But my hands are very sweaty, my armpits are very sweaty, and this is a lot of information for you viewers. But
I think I'll just keep it to pounds right now.
Exactly. You're a smart man too. Well-dressed, smart man.
Right, so right now we have RekRP and Dabuz. Now these players are pretty local to the area. RekRP, a New Jersey player, and Dabuz, the national champion of Smash 4.
Dabuz the Slayer.
They do play pretty locally. Tournaments at Hitbox Arena around here. They do play at that. I've never seen them play each other, so I can't give any insight on how this would go. I believe Dabuz should be going Rosalina. Yes, he
and
does.
there it is.
We got the Robin from RekRP. I think RekRP used to play Diddy back in Brawl, and he played during the later era of Brawl. But I haven't seen his play of Robin. Ooh, and
oh wow.
Luma
there's
breaking
that Luma.
That's gonna be hard. It's hard to grab Rosalina. I mean, you can grab and throw with like a very quick throw, but you're not gonna get like 1 or 2 pummels in. You're gonna get punished if the Rosalina is prepared for that grab.
I mean, the thing is that really the difficult thing about Rosalina is pretty obvious, that she's just everywhere all the time. And so it's difficult to, even with her aerials, you know, you see like massive coverage. So to come in and put pressure on a Rosalina is very difficult, especially when you have that annoying little star pestering you all the time.
Luckily the star, I want to say it's like Ice Climbers, it's really hard to deal with them. Usually did hit both Ice Climbers, but in this game it's a lot easier to kill the secondary Ice Climber, or the Luma, and once Luma's gone, it's a lot easier to approach. Like, you can approach the Rosalina, you can do some damage to her, but you can't actually, like, you can capitalize on it. I mean, like, Luma can't,
right
so
there.
from afar, like that special, like that side B star, it just interrupts, and you can just see those moves, just, Rosalina's not even there, and she's just in your face. It's a really good thing, but you can kill Luma. Luma has no recovery unless he focuses on Luma, and I think in situations where you're up close, you don't want to kind of save Luma. You can kind of stay away for, I think, 10 seconds it takes to recover. Don't quote me on that, but it's about that time.
Somewhere in there, you know. All you know is that you hear Luma's horrifying scream as he enters the battle again. Genderless and monstrous.
I mean, we do see Dabuz kind of taking a whole, you know, taking the lead in this entire match.
Yeah.
Kind of just controlling everything. It looks like the RekRP doesn't have the matchup knowledge of this, as, like, he's dodging attacks, but doesn't realize that Luma is in place somewhere else during those things. Like during the bear, Luma's right below it, so if he tries to go under Rosalina, he still gets hits, and that.
And there it is. That's the match goes. 2 stocked. As we would expect.
You know, we had that out. RekRP is an up-and-coming player, so I wouldn't put it past him. I don't want to, you know, down a player. Anything can happen. This game is pretty new.
That's very true. As the last match we just saw, you know, maybe a first match is a bit of a warm-up too. Sometimes you can see people feeling each other out, and so we'll see. We'll see how he spaces this.
So we're gonna see not sure we're gonna see a character switch, as on the screen we can't really see the characters at this point. But I don't think RekRP does play another character. He did play Diddy, so he might switch to Diddy. I know that would be a good character in the matchup, as Diddy can do quick aerials. Those throws are pretty quick. He doesn't really need to pummel. He can kind of go in and out and deal with Luma.
Would you say that you see the banana as often nowadays in Smash 4 or no?
Well, I don't see that many Diddies anymore.
Yeah.
I mean, Diddies were everywhere during the Brawl era.
Yes,
it was just 2 bananas. So we don't see a character switch at all, but we do see a counter pick to Yoshi's Island. And the match starts up.
Tries to charge it early on. Don't know how well that's going to do. Let's see.
Kind of average around now. Just Dabuz hasn't taken damage yet. So wow, already it's 70%. That RekRP is going to have an uphill battle to fight. The dash attack does seem pretty good, as it did separate Rosalina and Luma. But it's hard in this game since Reflet deals mostly with projectiles, and that down B does, and I'm not saying invalidate, but a lot of the projectiles would just become useless once that down B is initiated.
Yes, very true. I mean, if you think about it, Rosalina's got a lot of just all-around game of that kind of sort. You know, the ability to absorb projectiles is pretty critical to her gameplay, especially as you can see, Dabuz uses it pretty conservatively too. I mean, he's very good about predicting it, which makes it a little more complicated.
It's a lot easier with Robin, because Robin kind of pulls out a spell book before he actually does, or he or she. That would be either or.
There are certainly visual cues for you.
Yeah, it's not like it'll come out a lot faster. It's a little more telegraphed. As you see, like Dabuz did it, even though it's being charged. As it now, I think it's in Arc Thunder territory.
There it is.
Well, actually, it's not territory anymore. Is that down smash does get rid of RekRP stock?
Well, it certainly doesn't help that a lot of Robin's game is very much based around projectile use. So that makes things a little more complicated. But
see a back throw from Dabuz. He can try to turn this around, as he can get a nice kill move with one of his smashes with the sword he has. I forgot the name of it.
Oh yes, Levin sword.
Levin sword. That's
it. Yeah, it took me a second too.
Ooh,
and there it is. You called it.
So I wouldn't count RekRP out right now.
No, at 32%, that's certainly not an out. If he can put on a little more pressure, and you can already see that tactics for RekRP are evolving a bit already. So
yeah, I can see he's sort of adapting to the match. I think I want to say it's character matchup, since he now is starting to get like what Rosalina's doing, kind of starting to get on Dabuz. But unfortunately, it's a little bit too late, as this is game 2, and he's already at like last stock. So.
Yes, definitely. Well, as you can see earlier too, another thing about Luma is that it's just a great shield as well. So
yeah,
you have that.
Yeah, as you see, Robin threw Rosalina away, and Luma didn't move with Rosalina. So So Luma was actually able to break him out of that, of the throw.
Exactly, and so here, just that spacing is so important to actually kind of cut into Rosalina's very hard. Just staggered with that shot right there. They had a window. You can see, really tried. Burn, Luma. Crisp. And there it goes.
And we have a Lumaless Rosalina.
Spanked with the wand.
Nice down. That down is going to send him at such a weird angle. Ooh, and there it is. Sweet spot back air sends RekRP to loser's bracket.
That edge stealing now is kind of a tactic that's really interesting. You see a lot of it. Just coming in. And actually, last match you saw a bit of that too, where Air404 would try to, as soon as they grab the ledge, similar to like ledge hogging, you would have someone kind of jump right off and steal it back from them to kind of shake them up a little bit.
Yeah, sometimes it throws people off that they get bounced off, because like, oh, I'm on the ledge, I'm just going to, get back on or take a jump, and then they realize that they're not on the ledge anymore.
Yeah.
So sometimes like characters with really quick back airs, like Sheik, and I think Greninja can. It's a little hard to use another aerial, but you can sort of capitalize on the fact that you just popped your opponent off the ledge. So you can grab the ledge, pop them off. If they don't catch it, they will get hit.
Yes.
But 9 times out of 10, like, they will expect it for that, that 1 out of 10 chance that your opponent is like too into the moment. They don't realize they got the edge stolen back from them. It can't take them out by surprise.